Hello. So, hello everyone. We are again back with another expired domain names finding. Last time we were checking pseudo auctions. We found great names, some of the best names. And today we are going to do the same. We'll start off with, the recent expired domain names and then we are going to proceed. Alright, so let's see if we find good domain names. With AI again, it is AI finding. So this is what we have. AI house dot cloud, nothing. We don't have anything here. Now doing the same, let's see if we can find anything that ends. Right now I haven't selected any other filters. So here we are. So look at this. I've talked about hyphenated domain names before. Just an example over here. Easy hyphen AI dot solutions. Now they do have a market, okay, but I would say not with other domain extensions. If you are sticking to the core level mainstream domain extensions, hyphenated domain names can do good over there, but not with these types of domain extensions. I don't know, but easy AI dot solutions might be available. So why would I do anything to make it more complicated for my business? So that's it. Justin AI Coffee Dubai. This is the thing that I like about Dubai is it ends with AI. I mean, someone planned it pretty well. Interdependence AI. Just all right. So there is nothing much over here also, which brings me to go ahead and check some auctions. That's what I'm gonna do. Just give me a moment now and just, So yeah, now, all right. Yeah, I thought, I just, there was some audio error, but no, it's not. So let's just go to the marketplace. We were checking Cedo last time. Let me check GoDaddy's most active domain names. We can find anything. I got to change a lot of filters here. Contains AI and 7 days. Let's see. All right. Invisible mail. All right. This has 7 bits, $31. I hope you can see. AI emulators. Okay. Nova AI peptides. AI renew. Hmm. So let me just remove this AI and let's see the most active domain names here. Obviously, two letters, This is the most. All right, I guess. I have to check, for the previous one also that did I select 200 domain names or not. So now let's just strictly focus on the bids. Let's see which domain name is getting the most amount of bids. Remember I was talking about deed.com? I guess it's been like 2-3 days since we talked about this. Back that time this was I believe $75,000 and now it just jumped, $115,000. Now this is, what these domain names can do. It's amazing, it's insane. So pretty good, pretty good. So let's see more. Okay, let's see more, let's see more. The problem right now that I'm facing is I am I cannot view my screen. So I don't know if there is a lag or something like that. I just have one device. Let me quickly go to YouTube Studios and see if it's doing good or not. Yes, I guess it is doing good. So yeah, now you see refund.org, another good domain name. I like this. Org isn't going pretty well with this, but this is a dictionary one word domain name. So these types of domain names do good. What else? Bet 876. This has 20 bids. Artificial human. Now this is some futuristic name, but I don't know. It's not really that futuristic. I mean, things are going around very differently these days, so you might expect something happening. Coin tribe, super banana, technology stocks leading people. So now the bids are decreasing, as you can see. Your cosmetics has 3 bids. But this was expected, and that's the reason I've already shortlisted it just to check what the domain name is doing and what is its response. By this, you can study and learn a lot about the buyer's mindset and a lot more. A lot more. There's so much more to learn. Commission.org. You see, 11,11199 is the valuation and only $454. Commission.org. Let's see more. forlife.com. Even this is doing great. Wilt. Okay, I just saw pumps somewhere. Pumps, okay, .net. I thought it was pumps.com. So let's go to buy now, domains, make offer domains, pseudo auction. No domain names over here. Best.co. This is a nice name. Price is only $500. That's the bid, I believe. That's a nice name. Bargain domains. Let's see what we have here. There are a lot of domain names here, so let me just quickly use some filters and check. So it's gonna be AI, obviously. Everything, only characters, no adult names. That's what I do. I do it more precisely, but we're just checking some fresh lots. So now we have only 223 domain name. Let me check something trending. AI agent.red, AI hub.studio, AI SEO, AI computers. I think I must see only the mainstream domain extensions that I want to. Let's just pick these and alright. Let's see if we can have any. Okay, we still got a lot. AI management.net. Okay, AI tunes.net, AI timeless, AI breaks.net, AIboard.com, AI regulating.com, AI weathers, AI replaces. Plural forms can be tough. Even AI replace is going to be tough, but you know, plural forms are tough. AI evaluating, AI verifying. Okay, this for $198. I don't think so. I'm still gonna buy, but AI capitalize. I mean, due to the surge that will happen, it's actually happening when it comes to AI plus keywords, or with a .com, or any popular domain extension, or keyword plus AI, or AI plus keyword. You know, if you talk about the word counts only two, that's going to be tough. So maybe at that time these domain names can get something, but until then, there's still going to be a problem. AI tracking, AI bombing, AI synthetic, synergetic, I'm sorry, Celsius, AI Celsius, $99. Now, let's just check the ones that end with AI. I mean, I can easily, type it contains AI, but that just gets a little messier for me. So, one at a time, and I can shortlist also. So, today AI.net, list AI, generator AI, jewelry AI.net, contextual, weak AI, insiderai.com. Insiders AI, okay. It's insiders. Harnessed AI. Congratulate AI, great. Sleeps AI. Okay. Now again, the plural form literally changes everything for me. So I know if the singular version isn't available, companies tend to buy the plural ones, but I mean, but still, sleepsai.com, Reskin, letting AI.com, Hackett AI, Raza AI. Lotus AI. Expiring domain names. Let's not miss this also. I don't know if I've been through this or not, but not really. Dongola, Dermato. This is tough one. I don't even know the meaning of them, so yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one. Now, AI extension and air brake solution. No. Pseudo auctions. Now let's see Dynadot's expired domain names. Oh, a lot of domain names. We can have some fun. Look at this now. AIgenius.net. This domain name has been registered in 69 other domain extensions. That's not bad, but let's just see more. It's AIcrew.org, AIstatements.com. Now, this is the problem. Look at the valuation, 4,898 of the domain name AI statements. Now, look at this. End time 3 days and 22 hours left. $8 is the starting price. I believe there are absolutely no bids on such names. So, estimated price isn't everything that you come across. So, sometimes you gotta be very open about it. So that's it. And let's just see more. AI Pain. Let me just yeah. Pluton. I believe we talked about these names. AI Speakeasy.com. AI Speakeasy. Now I have talked about, if you guys remember, domain capitalization. So, you know, if I have to read this out, it's gonna be a problem, you know. So if you're the ones who tends to buy, names that are more than 2 to 3 words, 3 word counts, what you should do is, okay, A is capital over here, so as you see S. So I can read, okay, now AI speak. Now, the problem with this is the third word over here, it's easy. So, if I have to read it, if my primary language, let's say, wasn't English, okay, if I wasn't good at English, so how would I even pronounce it? It can be a problem. This is where capitalization helps, people to understand the domain name very quickly instead of, just guessing and, reading it thoroughly. So, it's not only the people who knows English will register an English domain name. Certain people who don't even know English, they would register English domain names because English is the most spoken language and everyone will know about it. So, but even for the ones who don't know how to pronounce things properly, they know how to read, right? So even if they don't know about it, but it should sound, I hope I'm making some sense, but it should sound. So what I wanted to say over here, I guess I messed a little. So what I wanted to say is, if E over here was capital, it would have been easier for me to read, and so as for everyone. So this is where domain capitalization comes into play. If I were having this domain name, what I'll do is, A in the starting and S, whenever the new word starts, I'm going to capital that alphabet. So that's going to be easier for everyone to read and understand. So that's what I wanted to tell. AI Financer, AI Celebrate, Moodle, AI Footprints. Now, people are talking about the digital footprints these days. I mean, just my mind, how about a platform where AI finds your digital footprints for the companies to verify your background, you know something like that. I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to make something out of every domain name. This is how I select a domain name that I want to buy or register or sell. That's what I do. I just read the domain names out once or twice and thrice, and then let my mind think, what can this domain name potentially do? And if that makes sense inside my head, it's going to make sense inside of the people outside the world. Trust me, you don't need millions of people to like your domain name. You just need one individual to like your domain name. And if you're a business individual who is trying to find a domain name for their business, you don't need every people to like your domain name. It should make sense, obviously. It should be unique, it should be brandable. That's totally up to you. But it should connect to the client who you are providing the business. So this is what it is. AI job seekers, AIeating.com. Now AI eating, AI preference, I don't know, AI preference, AI sings, ing, sing, or sing. Again, that the same problem, that I was talking about, domain capitalization. AIfeeding.com, AI, AI nightshade, AI tomboy, AI lizard. Now, AI lizard can be, a unique brandable name, a unique name. You see, this AI lizard, let me just show you this. Look at the valuation. Is it the valuation? Yes, that's the valuation, 13,919. But the markets change. 5 days and 4 hours left and zero bids, absolutely zero bids. AI auditorium, AI graphical. So I'm gonna add this to my watch list and see what happens to this domain name. And obviously, I will make short form of video for this. I'm not gonna make an entire live for this. I'm very lazy at it. So when I enjoy reading about a domain name, or when I come across a domain name that would add value, that's the time I talk about it. Other than that, I don't feel like. There are absolutely millions of domain names that expire, and even millions of domain names that get registered. So I always talk about domain sales. The reason is not just the price, the reason is the value it provides. Prices are very subjective. The thing that would remain constant is that domain name providing a value? Is your business doing something that would provide value or valuable services to anyone? This is what it comes down to. So AI imprinting, AI stabilizer, segmentation, AI threader, AI exploring, AI classism, looper, trident, stranding. So this is the end of this. Let's just check the closeout domains. Do we have any good here? AI firefighters. Great. Only for, how much? $5 is the price. Let me just go to not name shift G name dot. Let's just see name.com. Do we have anything here? Alright, we have something. Faith AI, faithai.org and net. Alright, toothless AI now. Name pros lander. Name.com. Let's just see gnames. Gname domain auctions. Let's see if we have anything here. Ketchupai.com. Now, will you buy this domain name Ketchup AI? There are 15 other domain extensions that has been registered by Ketchup AI. So it might sound a little off, but maybe, people are actually the companies, the people. What they are doing is they know it is about AI. So, they're just trying to create, very unique names so that it catches everyone's attention. If anyone tells me, I catch up AI, I'm going to be inclined to check what they are doing. So these types of things make sense. They're not useless. They make sense, okay? Those companies, Nano Banana and everything. I mean, they sound so unique. It will, create and spark a curiosity into you that you would want to check. So that's the best part about AI is you can do anything and everything and it's all going to be good. So this is Tux AI cybersecurity Mumbai. Okay, so let's just stick to the auction and now let's just check with AI. I'm not finding much domain names, but I guess I've scrolled through entirely, in the past 2 3 days. I've literally scrolled through every other domain auction that is, here on expireddomainnames.net, expireddomains.net. I'm sorry. This is aint.org, $23. Okay. AI Nuke, AI Vertigo, Ale Moose. Okay, I don't know how to read this, but pre-release, buy now, no. Let's just check now the name pros. We have AI Air Caller. Okay. Again, let's just see that ends with AI if we can find anything good. Nothing here. So, name shift. Let's see, do you have anything over here? Yes. Photonic AI, Demography AI, Clean Dubai. The reason I check the price is because we get to talk about it, and if the prices are insane, I get to talk more about it. So, that's the reason. AIGem.org, 27 other domain extensions registered, and look at the pricing, 2,988, and this is euros, okay? So AI Gem is a good name. I mean, it's a brandable kind of a name, but it comes with the domain extension org. So if I were to register this domain name, only if there is a search, I would go for org, or else I'm not gonna touch this. AI programmer. I don't think so. It's spelled correctly. Programmer, or maybe, but no. So where we are, let's go to SEO.domains. Do you have anything for us? Nothing. 9 filters. All right. So we don't have anything over here also. So I guess we have done a lot of hard work here. Now look at the domain names that I've selected from, I would say from the past 4 or 5 days just to check. Okay, trust me, there is no registering or anything. I don't talk about investments or anything like that. And look at this. These domain names have been taken. Look at this. Registered, 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 registered. There are some names that are left, but deed.com has been registered. Godaddy's auction. Okay, so I guess I have to check it. Let me, just open it. Now, if this domain name would be on after Nick, there is going to be a problem because there are a lot of platforms that have been blocked by the government and everything. But okay, this is on GoDaddy, so you can see current bid. It's still there. Okay, maybe there is some problem going on. Now look at the increase in bid. This is the thing that I talk about so much that not much people will talk about. But now look at the current bid. It is 115,000. Okay, this is the current bid going on, and you see if I have to bid minimum bid or enter a proxy bid. So this is this. Okay, this is what I want to talk. You see there are a lot of auto bidders going on. Now what this auto bid is, for the ones who have been seeing my lives, who know my previous lives and everything, they know about it. So look at the last bid. Now it's increasing by 5,000. You see plus 5,000, bidder number 21. So 21 is constantly battling. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Maybe the bidder 21 knows, how good of a domain name this is. It started with $1 bids, you will see, at 2:22 a.m. and from there to almost over $100,000. This is, the power of holding such domain names. You see there are very less visits, but the domain name is good. So traffics and these types of things doesn't really matter much. So there is the description. Okay, look at the age, 30 years. Earliest known creation date is 31st May 1996. Imagine someone in the year 1996 registered this domain name. What an amazing domain name this is. So a lot of things come into play when you talk about such names, and you can see similar domain names, they all got sold for more than $25,000. And the auction is still going on, and the auction will end on 4/7. So this is going to be, there are 7 days left. Yeah, there are 7 days left. So there's going to be a lot of sky shots and bombing, just because of this domain name. This is a crazy name, and according to the seller, Deed is an exceptional domain name for a real estate or a property management platform. So that's a very short but good description by the seller, I believe, making it perfect service for property transactions, legal deeds. All right, now it makes sense. Legal deeds or home ownership resources, helping users easily connect with important information and services in the real estate sector. So this makes sense, deed. And even if it doesn't make sense, the bid shows it all. Okay, so this is absolutely a great domain name. I think it's gonna exceed this price. I don't know. I mean, you see, the bids are going on. The bids are going on. Today, this domain name got 3 bids. So on 26, okay, 3 bids. So the price is bumping like 10,000 every day, $10,000. You see, this was yesterday, 25th, 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 25th. So again, 3 bids a day. Okay, 3 to 4 bids a day, and on 25th it increased like $20,000. I would say almost 30,000, 20 to $25,000. So I would not be shocked if this domain name goes for $150,000, because this has potential, and more than that, this has 7 days. So when the buyers will rush in, there will be a panic bidding going on and a lot of things. So let's see where this goes. That's the reason, I shortlist the domain name so that I can check. Now, AI.com, we did not check that. So let me just quickly see what this has to do. All right, so this says, ooh, I just thought it's $100,000, but no, I cannot recall, but I'm sure that it was not more than $100,000 when I checked back then. But all right, I'm gonna see for magicians also. Okay, so this is a back order. Not sure about this, but okay. So this is pretty much it. I even selected cat.world for the ones who would remember. And you see, a lot of domain names have been registered. AI Marketeer, I was telling you about that. This is a good name. Let me just quickly check so that we can finish this off by today, and we will have a lot of things to talk about tomorrow. Okay, so again, this is on GoDaddy. The auction has been ended. Comparable domain names, AI Marketeer. So this domain name got sold previously also. Yep. Yes, this domain name got sold previously. So the auction has been ended. Now I will check about this price, and how much this got sold for, and I will upload it on my Instagram for sure, so that everyone who watch this live afterwards or whenever they feel like, they can check. Or maybe the next live that I'm going to do, that is tomorrow, I will come up with what it got sold for. So until then, this domain auction has also ended. I like this domain name. So this is what it is, guys. I hope you have a good one and you learn something from it. And you can obviously text me on my Instagram. I'm active there, and other social media platforms also. So